In World War II, 29 Native Americans from the Navajo Nation enlisted in the United States Marines. They were trained for a top-secret program that would remain classified until 1968. These original code talkers arrived in San Diego in May 1942 for basic training and intensive courses in transmitting messages and radio operation. This first group was responsible for creating the indecipherable Navajo Code. From 1942 to 1945, over 400 Navajo Marines would be trained in the Unbreakable Code. Navajo code talkers served in all 6 Marine divisions, transmitting messages by telephone and radio in their native language. They fought side by side with their brother Marines in all assaults from 1942 to 1945, including Guadalcanal, Tarawa, Peleliu, and Iwo Jima. They are credited with helping the United States win many key battles in the Pacific. On August 7, 1942, the 1st Marine Division hit the beaches of Guadalcanal, along with 15 Navajo code talkers. This was the first battle where the Navajo Code would be tested under battlefield conditions. It was a success. During the next 2 years, Marines would continue shedding blood as they fought their way across the South Pacific, successfully taking one island after another. After months of heavy naval shelling, the Marines hit the beaches in the early morning hours of February 14, 1945. 6 Navajo code talkers, working around the clock during the first 2 days of the battle, received and sent over 800 messages, all without error. Their selfless efforts would continue for the next 34 days until the enemy was finally defeated. Major Howard Connor, 5th Marine Division Signal Officer, declared, "Were it not for the Navajos, the Marines would never have taken Iwo Jima." The code talkers were next thrust into the battle for Okinawa. The clash between American and Japanese forces at Okinawa raged for almost 3 months as the struggle became one of the bloodiest battles of the war, with over 75,000 Allied casualties. Only 10 Navajo code talkers lost their lives in combat, indicating just how vital they were to victory. In 1968, the top-secret Navajo Code was declassified, and for the first time, the United States Marine Corps was able to publicly recognize Navajo code talkers for their service and dedication. Over the course of the next 35 years, all Navajo code talkers were recognized with the Congressional Gold Medal.
Let me ask you a question. When you think of the American Legion, what comes to mind? Is it our assistance programs that help the spouses and children of our fallen soldiers keep food on the table?
I'm working to help the families of our fallen soldiers know that they are supported and taken care of. I am the American Legion.
For nearly 100 years, the American Legion has been our nation's leading advocate for veterans and their families.
I am the American Legion.
This is today's American Legion.
To learn more, visit legion.org.